So I've had a few requests to explain exactly how I count ponies, so I've made a video. This should clearly explain how to count ponies, what you can count, what you can not count. Basically, if it's old, you can't count it. If it's under the age of 3, you can't count it. Sometimes just if it's a favorite, you can't count it. So I hope this video brings a lot of clarity to your pony counting, and share with friends. Make sure everybody knows that this is the proper way to count ponies. There's no other way, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is Gigi and Jack. Jack is the little guy on the right. He is 25. Gigi's the mare on the left, and she is 29. So in the using of pony math, they don't count. They're too old, and it's not fair if you count your old horses. So it's time to count some ponies in the boys' pen. So over here, the little guy looking at us, his name is Elvis. Elvis is a year old, so I can't count him. The other black and white pinto, his name is Jimmy. He's a miniature horse, and I've talked to a lot of miniature horse people. They've all informed me miniature horses are not ponies. Banner's here being boarded. So, although technically a pony, I can't count him because he's not my pony. This is Finny. Finny is a year old, so can't count him. I don't count yearlings. And this is Jedi. Here at the farm we have a little tradition. If you're born on May the 4th, you get a Star Wars name. So this is Jedi. Jedi was born last year. Therefore, he doesn't count. This is the other half of the boarded driving team, so we already know boarded horses, although a pony, they don't count. This little guy right here is a leased Shetland pony stallion. He's been leased from Vancouver Island, so I'm sure he has been enjoying the balmy weather for the last 2 years. But I can't count Venture because he's not mine. Walking towards me first is Peach. Peach is a miniature horse. Miniature horses don't count. The other pinto is Sage. Sage is a mom, so she counts. But her baby, she doesn't count because she's a baby. And you can't count babies because they don't really have anything yet. They're little and they're cute, but they don't eat much, and they don't have a huge impact in the herd, and they haven't really grown up. So we're gonna just let the babies be the babies. This is Sweet Pea. She is another mare here. Sweet Pea I would count. She's one of my brood mares. Very flexible brood mare, but she's one of my brood mares, so I do count Sweet Pea. Her name is Cheerio. Cheerio I would count. Cheery is another one of my brood mares, so you got to count the brood mares because they're horses. They have horses, so yeah, I would have to count her. Cute little guy is Cheery's baby. Cheery's baby was born on Remembrance Day, and I would never count him because look how cute he is. He's cute and little, and he's a baby. Can't count him. Two young guys following me, the little black colt and Pinto Colada, my little Pinto colt in the back. They are this year's babies, so they don't count. This big Pinto mare, she doesn't count for a couple of reasons. She is a brood mare, so I could count her, but she's older and she's blind, and I would never get rid of her. So she kind of falls into the antique, forever loved, could never count pony. Her name's Blinky. She's got to be one of my favorite horses, but she doesn't count. I know looking at the next pen, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. But after I explain math and how math is properly done, you'll understand how I get to the number of ponies in that pen. This pony is Girl. This is my oldest son's first pony. Girl counts, although she could fit into the favorite loophole, but I think I'll count her just to make my husband feel a little better. The mare right here is Java. Java had a little black colt for us, so Java counts. She's a very nice little young mare. We're going to teach her to drive this coming year. Right here we have Jenny's Rain. We have Shadow, one of bazillions of them, and a baby. And at the very back we have Patches. So in this line of horses, the first one's a year. She doesn't count. The second one, she's 3. So as soon as they turn 3, they count. The last one's a baby. So he doesn't count. And the very little pinto at the end, she counts. We actually just brought her back from Ontario, so she extra counts. Very happy to have her back. This is baby Rafe. Rafe comes from my dad's herd in Alberta. He breeds a few ponies and I bring them here. So Rafe doesn't count because he's only a yearling. This little match set is a colt and a filly. They both have stars. They were born within a couple of days of each other. They have the same sire. And they are just actually a beautiful team in the making. They're going to make a nice little team for somebody. Qua Indian pony. She's a year old. It's probably one of the rarest ponies breeds you'll meet in Canada. I just have the one right now here. I have another one in Alberta that I'll be picking up in the spring, and I will be getting hopefully 2 more next year. But year old doesn't count. Their little silver filly. This girl is from my dad's herd. She's another nice little horse. My dad seems to get a lot more colors than I do. I seem to get black or black and white. But this is a nice little filly, but doesn't count. Stunning black baby. I think I have 6 of them this year. So this little guy or girl, she does not count. She's also out of my dad's herd. He had to have one black one because I couldn't have all of them. This is another one from my dad's place in Gibbons. She is a yearling, so she was born just this year, so she clearly can't count. But she's going to be absolutely stunning. Oh, those 4 don't count. These 2 don't count. This one doesn't count. That one does. That one does. That one does. She counts. She counts. He doesn't. Oh, all the black ponies. So hard to tell. Good thing they're all babies because I can't count them. And girl over there, she counts. So I'm going to count up my ponies and I'll be right back to you. Alright, so we've got 7 ponies. I just counted them. Girl counts as a pony. Java counts as a pony. Shadow counts as a pony. Patches is a pony. Sweet Pea counts as a pony. Sage counts as a pony. Cherry counts as a pony. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all 7 of my ponies. So next time anyone gives you a hard time about having a lot of ponies, show them the video. Teach them how to count ponies. And then remind them to be thankful that you're not my husband, because this is the only way I'll count ponies. There's no other way for me to do it. He kind of has to just put up with it or agree, because I just won't change my mind. This is how ponies are counted. This is how my family's done it for generations, and this is just the way it is.